you are a psychologist and a doctor.
Yes.
You're Dr. Anna Gamma, as well as
Good
a
to
Zen
say.
master, as well as a Zen master.
Mhm.
You're the director of the Institute for Zen and Leadership, and in Lucerne, Switzerland. And your I would say your deepest heart work has been done in the Balkan region. Is that accurate to say? And in the Middle East, that you've done a lot of.
And in Southeast Asia as well. It
Okay.
started in a slum area in Manila, Metro Manila. Yeah.
And you were the long-term CEO of the LaSalle Institute. Yeah, great. And you've done all this leadership and coaching work, but you've also done these deep dives into conflict areas and worked with people in those areas. And you're going to lead us in a series of 3 meditations, and I will let you take it from there. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Elizabeth. And thank you. And good morning for those who are living in America, and good evening for those who live in Asia, and good afternoon for Europeans. As Elizabeth also already mentioned, I will lead 3 evolving meditations. I will start with a short body scan, followed by the heart connectedness and a campfire of love. And each meditation will be followed by a short period of silence. And these meditations will help us to open ourselves for the sacred ground, which is present everywhere throughout space and time. And this sacred ground is the basis, as I understand it, in my international and also European meetings. It's the basis of every mutual dialogue on an eye and heart level. In one of these meditations, I will name you and invite you. And those who don't wish to be named, please let your name on your tag go. But I would like to invite that you leave it. And for these meditations, I invite you also to close the eyes, if it's possible. And we start with the centering exercise, a body scan, which helps us to be present, not only physically, also consciously, with our whole being. Let us bring our attention to our breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. One of the rhythms of life in our body. Maybe we can already feel the tender touch of the breath from within. We now turn our awareness to our feet, which touch the ground. And let us also Be aware that the ground touches our feet. Let us open the pore and allow the energy of Mother Earth to enter our body. Earth holds and carries us. We sense into our legs, upwards to the pelvic floor. We are aware of the inner space. Pelvis, abdomen, and chest. And let us also be aware of the flow of our breath. The stream of life in us. We bring our attention now to our back, with the spine in the middle, straightening us up in dignity. We are a link between heaven and earth and heaven. From our upper spine, our awareness goes to the shoulders, downwards the arms to the hands. And let us also be aware how our hands touch our body. We turn our attention back to the neck. We sense into our throat, head, and face. We open ourselves for the wide space around us and in us. We are aware of the whole body, from the head to the feet, its holiness, in this presence, let us now focus our attention to the heart. The physical heart. Let us notice how it is embedded in both lungs. I invite us to embrace our heart with a smile in tenderness and affection, and gratitude. This tender smile sinks into the heart chambers. Where it meets the source of light and love in us. Along with the heartbeat, our loving smile reaches through the blood vessels, our whole body, every organ and every cell. And we allow ourselves to sense this loving smile in the abdomen, in the arms, in the head, the legs and feet. Maybe we can sense the sweetness of this long, loving smile in us. And if possible, we open our pores and breathe out this tender smile which surrounds us. And let us now focus the attention again to the heart. Its essence is to intercommunicate. Hearts naturally communicate with other hearts. And when we are ready, we focus our attention on this heart connectedness. And while doing so, we strengthen the bond between us. Our hearts are connected across continents and across time zones. And this heart connectedness is building a tender fabric surrounding the planet. It is beautiful, delicate, and strong at the same time. It embraces Earth, humanity, and all living beings. Miraculously, it connects us, surrounds us, and carries us. We are safe in it. And even if we do not feel it, it is always there. I will name each person present in this meditation, and we invite the heart of this person to connect with our heart. Elizabeth, Thomas, Nadia, Deborah, Anna, Michael, Nancy, Ella, Sibylle, Maria, Heike, Gregor, Bettina, Anne, Michael, Rosalind, Andrea, Ellen, Claudia, Francis, Ursula, Angus, Gabriele, Helen, Tanya, Ingrid, Brigitta, Gitta, Lisbeth, Marlene, Rosita, Rita, John, Susanna, Terrace, Helen, Harriet, Peter, Anne, and Anna. Let us stay for a moment in silence. In the presence of this tender fabric surrounding the planet. And let us also be aware that our heart and our heart connectedness is embedded in the heart of all hearts. And if you like, you can invite other people with whom you want to strengthen the bond, this heart connectedness. We do it silently. I invite us to focus our attention once again on the body, its contact with the earth, the seat, and the air. We are aware of our breathing. And for a moment, we just sense our breathing, inhaling and exhaling. I invite us now to visualize a campfire. It is in the center of our group. And while we are living in different corners of our planet, this campfire is huge. The source of this fire is love, pure, unconditional love. And even though you do not see a campfire, it's fine. Just follow my words. And maybe you remember a campfire in your youth. And remember that the source of this campfire now is love. We are invited to sit in its presence. The light and the warmth of the fire is radiating back on us. We can feel the warmth of the fire, its tenderness, its healing energy, its transforming power. When we feel ready, we can start to invite people and other beings to sit together with us around this campfire of love. People who are in need of its strength, its tenderness, its healing energy, and people who are just in need for companionship. Brother and sisterhood. Beyond everything. Please unmute your mic if you like to say the names of those you'd like to invite to sit with us.
George, Lisana,
Sabine,
Julia,
Benjamin,
Viola, and Barbara.
Noah,
Bridget,
Bojan,
Lisa,
Gabriel,
Annette,
Bill and Sharon, Andrea,
Silvia, and Elisa.
Gabi,
Bruce,
People who are suffering from the war in Ukraine and who are suffering from every war which is going on our planet now.
my ancestors,
Men and women in power, politically and economically, around the globe.
Volodymyr Zelensky,
the people of Russia and Vladimir Putin.
I also invite all beings who have remained unnamed but are full of longing for the campfire of love. For its healing power, its tenderness, And let us sit for a moment in silence, focusing again that we are sitting around a huge campfire with all these people. In our heart connectedness. And let us also be aware that each one of us is unique, and at the same time, we are one. Maybe somebody of you wants to share some words with the group before we end this session. Who wants to say some words from the heart? In this tender fabric of heart connectedness.
We are love. Love is all that there is.
Breath.
Gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Brokenness.
Thank you for taking part in this healing journey. And I hand it over to Thomas or Elizabeth
Mm,
before we say goodbye.
mm.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you very
Anna.
much
Welcome.
for guiding us
Mm,
through this network of connectedness, the connection of the heart.
mm.
Thank you, everyone, for being together in this, and allowing this to open up.
Bringing wholeness into the space between us.
We will make now a break until the top of the hour.
Thank you again.
Thank you again. I could feel your presence. It's so rich and dear to me. Thank you so much.
Mm.
It gives hope in this time. We are not alone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm.